Because that has been an issue in the Black Belt, and there were some bills that were passed in the last session in 2023 that could help with some of the curbing. So tell us about that.
Yeah, there were about 4 or 5 significant bills that passed this past session that we're watching to see, again, do they have an effect on crime, which we've seen violent crime spike in the state. One of them was penalties for fentanyl trafficking, increasing the penalties for fentanyl trafficking. We've seen that crisis not only here in Alabama, but across the country. So with that bill signed, hopefully we'll see that affect those who want to traffic fentanyl in our state, because they've really stiffened the penalties. The next bill was regarding gang violence. You saw the mass shooting in Dadeville last year, where 32 were injured and 4 were killed at that teenage birthday party over in Dadeville, Alabama, over in the eastern portion of the state. And so the legislature passed a criminal enterprise bill, which basically involves, if you're commit some violent act in the course of, basically gang activity, that those penalties can be stiffened. Also, if you can be charged as an adult. So that bill was signed into law by the governor. We saw other legislation regarding the good time laws in Alabama. There was an individual that was released significantly earlier than his sentence, ended up murdering a deputy, if you recall, up in Bibb County. And so Alabama went back and looked at the good time laws and basically said, you don't get good time law if you've been sentenced to some, like a murder or killing. So that, and then finally, the legislature passed retail theft bill, basically to take care of a lot of these shoplifting crimes that have not been any stiff penalties on. And you've seen a lot of shoplifting rings go in to stores. And so hopefully we'll see more prosecutions in that. So those were some significant bills in the criminal justice arena that we saw pass this past session.